Century German pianist and composer Johannes Brahms, who would have celebrated a birthday tomorrow. First, here is noted pianist Emanuel Ax playing Brahms' Intermezzo in A major, opus 118, number 2. At the Signature Theater in Arlington, Virginia, Rob Capello talked with Jeffrey Brown about what makes Brahms' music so beautiful and endearing.
Rob Capello, welcome back.
Thanks so much for having me.
Johannes Brahms, the man and his music, right? You picked one of his famous piano pieces.
I did, but you know, the thing is, to get at the heart of Brahms' music is difficult because to get at the heart of who Brahms was as a person is difficult.
Brahms the man.
Brahms the man. I mean, according to all contemporary accounts, he was sarcastic, prickly, abrupt, utterly self-guarded, almost impossible to get to know. And the same thing is actually true of this piece. This is the second piece in a set of 6 pieces, but the first piece is, like Brahms himself, dense, filled with swirling energy, complicated, dark, and he has to sort of wrestle it into submission to actually end the piece like this. And then one long chord.
That's the end of part 1.
End of part 1, but in a way it's also the beginning of part 2 because that last chord is actually the first chord of our song. But it's not just a shared chord, it's as if somehow Brahms had to work through the complexity, turbulence, and struggle of this first piece in order to sing from the heart in the second. There's this fantastic quote that he himself acknowledges. He says, "Have I not often told you how seldom I succeed in getting my thoughts out of my heart and onto paper? It is exactly the same with my composing. It simply won't flow from my heart."
This is to Clara Shuman.
This is to Clara Shuman, the person closest in his life. But though he may have felt that the music wouldn't flow from his heart, when you hear the first phrase of the second piece, nothing could sound more straight from the heart than this exquisite music. I mean, that's
so what's
pretty
going
beautiful.
on there?
You know, the thing that's so amazing is when you just hear it, it sounds like simple, spontaneous melody straight from the heart. But
the passion, the emotion.
All there. Even his most lyrical melodies tend to be almost mathematically constructed out of these tiny, microscopic, developable ideas. This one is based on 2 tiny anti-romantic ideas. What I'll call 1, 2, up. It's important for you to learn these technical vocabulary. 1, 2, up. And then same 2 notes, last one changed, 1, 2, leap. So just 1, 2, up, and then 1, 2, leap. Now, you won't know it until the last incredible measure of this song, but 1, 2, up really wants to resolve to 1, 2, down. But the first time he puts that note up an octave, so instead of 1, 2, down and resolution, we get yearning. There's this leap in the right hand that really exaggerates it. 1, 2, all Brahms' yearning is in that one thing.
Maybe to Clara, right?
The desire for intimate communication, wanting to say more, but then all filtered through this supremely accomplished, almost mathematically precise technique. I mean, take the climax of this piece. It sounds utterly heartfelt. Everything he always wanted to say to Clara right here. Then he marks singing, singing. But though it sounds straight from the heart, it's constructed with mathematical precision. So we come back to 1, 2, up at the very end of the piece, down here in the middle now. 1, 2, up. Every other time it's gone 1, 2, leap, but it wants to go 1, 2, down. And we get both at the same time in one rolled chord. We get 1, 2, first we get down, and then we get leap. And you have heart and mind perfectly combined, emotion and technique. We resolve and we yearn at the same time.
Johannes Brahms, through Rob Capello. Thank you.
Thank you.